Mind bullets. Some great
That was
stuff.
fun. Good show, everybody.
Ooh, Hunter
No
Mech Weapon.
wonder this podcast gets
It
so many
is-
downloads. It's totally fun.
It is just not the same without you, Dills.
Yeah? Yeah, it's like as if there's one less of us.
Hmm.
Weird. Not the same. Sorry, Jocelyn, what was that thing you just said?
No, the chat room's calling me a Hunter Mech Weapon.
Oh. Actually, that's pretty good. We should someone make a Jospot card that's a mech.
I went and looked,
Laser-eyed weapon.
Yeah, Jospot is already taken on Twitter. Makes me
Oh,
sad. Because that
yeah.
would have been an amazing thing to change my Twitter name to.
Jaw spot.
So with Blingtron 3000 being a new card, and Blingtron 5000 being a thing you can make in Warlords of Draenor, you think we're going to get like Blingtron 4000 and Blingtron 5000 as like future cards?
Oh.
Possibly.
Why didn't I keep recording? Because the show is apparently still going.
After show.
Yeah, it's
I was just looking
Show.
through all the cards here. Hearthhead does have a really good thing set up for it. It's got every single card all on one page.
Oh,
It's nice.
really?
Yeah, divided by class, just class. I was gonna say it was divided by something else, but nope, it is not. Just class.
What else? I'm not sure. I would guess you could do rarity and etc.
You could, but they didn't. This card though, check out the Iron Sensei, man.
Yeah, I almost put that in, and I was like, we've got a lot to talk about. I need to cut
Yeah.
something. I'll cut the one that wasn't directly revealed by Blizzard.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, the Iron Sensei looks dope.
it's already a 4/4 for 3 if you have another mech on board. Like
However, it is a Sensei, and it doesn't look like Splinter from Ninja Turtles, so missed opportunity there.
Sure,
I would have
it
loved
had some rat hairs coming out or something
Yeah,
like
man,
that.
a robot rat. Let's do it with a cane.
That could be cool. And then I somehow missed this card when it first hit, but I was checking it out today. The Call Pet card is very intriguing, but
I saw
missed
that,
that.
and I think I hate it, but I'm not sure.
I think though that you're going to play some decks where you're definitely going to want this card. If you play just all beast decks,
Yeah, you would need to have a. That's the thing. When I first saw it, I was like, I hate this card, and then I started thinking about. I'm like, you're gonna need if you had a large amount of beasts in your deck.
yeah, you're going to need to play like something in the range of like 20, 22 beasts, and then maybe you'll have like Kill Command. You'll have some weapons, maybe. You probably won't even play weapons and traps.
No,
if you
I don't think
play
so.
a card like this, you'll just essentially just play like a bunch of beasts and then stuff like Kill Command and maybe Unleash the Hounds or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what you'll do is you'll play this card, and this card is going to be like insane value if you get it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to
Esconde
be
in the chat room is just saying Control Hunter, which is actually what I'm really looking forward to putting a deck together that's just like control-y, all beasts. Like, oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
you can't have that many spells in it. You just can't.
No.
Or what you do is like if you hold on to it, and then if you draw a spell, you're like, okay, now it's probably a beast is the next one. And stuff like that. You'll wait until you draw a couple of those spells, and then you know kind of what's left in your deck. And then it's just either way, it's a 2-mana draw card at the worst. Not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be
I'm
turns.
just looking forward to a change in what the Hunter decks have to be.
But here you go. Turn 2, Call Pet. Turn 3, Gozrilla.
Exactly.
Oh God!
Right?
Horrifying. Freaking.
I mean,
some
that's the
scary
thing
shit.
that's going to happen at some
Yep.
point. Somebody.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Grion in the chat room, if you are actually in Ferguson, be safe. Please be safe. That is insane.
Yeah.
If he's,
Well, he's taking his mind off of things. It's cool.
like it's crazy there right now. I don't want to get
I
into
haven't.
it.
Yeah, I haven't seen what's going on
but
Twitter.
nothing good. Nothing good at all is going on. There's really nothing else to say except some seriously fucked up shit is going on.
Yeah, man. So stay safe, dude. Play Hearthstone inside. Don't leave the house. Even if you run out of Doritos and Mountain Dew, you stay in the house.
Oh,
Mountain Dew's not worth it, man.
we've been
You'll
playing.
get Doritos and Mountain Dew tomorrow.
We have been playing so much. Kenny and I have been gaming together the most we have in forever thanks to this WoW expansion. And there's been so many moments where we've both been sitting here with like our snack of choice and a soda, and I kind of look over at her and she looks over at me, and we're just like, we are just perpetuating a horrendous stereotype right now. So we're sitting here with our Cheetos and our vanilla Coke, just like nom 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 nom, playing the shit out of some World of Warcraft. It's wonderful. But,
it's a pretty damn good game. I've been just having my let's see, what was I having? Oh, I had some. I didn't know that this was even a thing. Reese's milk chocolate like candy bars. What? So good.
What, you guys? We had something before you guys had something?
Well, I'm sure we had it. I just never saw
okay.
it. I don't go candy shopping very often, to be quite honest. I'm not much of a sweet tooth. And then, of course, at some point I'm going to be playing WoW and making Corona Ritas, because
Corona Ritas
must happen. Yeah.
We told you about this.
Corona Ritas, Garrett? Oh,
Did you tell me about this?
Yeah, we had them right before bowling.
I don't usually drink Corona ever under any circumstance.
Well,
oh, no.
How about if you mix it with a margarita? Now would you drink a Corona?
I'm not sure. That sounds kind of gross.
Let me tell you, you should.
Okay.
You should. Yeah.
You guys seem to have very similar alcohol preferences to me, so I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Trust me. Next time you go to a Bubba Gum Shrimp, you get yourself a Corona Rita.
You know what? There is one 2 hours away, so
okay.
I may.
There you go. It's worth the drive.
End up there.
Just drive right on over there right now.
We are hopefully putting together a fireside gathering in Orlando sometime in the near future.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off now. I gotta go do some stuff.
Yeah, dude.
And then I'll probably be in WoW later, so look for that. You guys will be asleep. It's later.
Probably yes.
We will. I will be. I'll be watching At Midnight with Chris Hardwick, and slowly falling asleep.
Him and yeah,
I'll be dreaming of Chris Hardwick
and how skinny his pants are.
Dude, you don't even understand how much shit Katie gives me for my alleged man crush on Chris Hardwick. It's
cool, man. I get it.
She just gives me just endless rations.
Look, man, lots of people like a guy with tousled hair, sport coat,
guy with tousled
really
hair,
good Doctor Who references. You know, a lot of people like a guy like that.
Yep, especially dudes who spend a lot of time with their hair and watch a lot of Doctor Who. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll see everybody soon. Have fun now.
Right.
Bye, chat room.
See you, Dills. So anyway, I feel like the after show has officially started already.
Yes.
So chat room.
I'm going to take a really quick break because I have to go put drops in my eyes or I'm going to scream.
All right. Well, I will hold down the fort while you water your lasers. So chat room, let's do this. Q&A time starts now. Post your questions. Someone is drooling, apparently. I'm not sure why. Probably over a Corona Rita. But I'm not sure how true that is. So, yeah. Man, I'm just looking at my Twitter feed right now, and this stuff going on in our country right now is really sad and scary, and that is bothering me. Why do I hate bots so much? 'Cause they suck and they're ruining my gameplay. Go Monitor asks, what is the card you are most looking forward to so far from Goblins vs. Gnomes? Jeez. Gozrilla is definitely up there now. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to pull up, I'm trying to quickly find a list of all those revealed so far. But I don't know. I mean, Gozrilla's up there. Mech Bear Cat looks fun as hell. We were talking about Iron Sensei is looking really good. One of the ones I got most excited for, and I'm not even sure why, was the Cog Hammer for Paladin. Like, I like a good weapon. And Cog Hammer looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I don't know. I think I'd go with Gozrilla because it's just such a, I don't know. It's just an exciting card, and it's going to be so terrifying when one comes out on the board. So, Okay. Sparky Shocker says Hearthstone or Hearth Power and I were talking about when we get to 5 expansions in Hearthstone, will they do something to make it more accessible, as in starting a new core set like Magic? Sparky Shocker, that isn't really a thing I've spent a lot of time thinking about, because I think it's going to be a while before we have to worry about that. So my answer is I'm not sure.
What are we thinking about?
To reiterate, Sparky Shocker said that he and Hearth Power were talking about in the distant future, when Hearthstone is, at 5 expansions and beyond, will they do something to make it more accessible, like starting a new core set a la Magic the Gathering? And I said, I don't know. I honestly, the thought has hit me. Like, obviously, I've at some point we'll have to worry about this, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about it anytime soon.
So with Magic, because I'm not as familiar with it, and you probably already talked about this, so sorry. But
I haven't, actually.
Oh, okay. So a core set is like, what do they do? Do they combine all the old stuff into one set? Or is it like just a totally
new set? So there are some reprints, there are some new cards. It's kind of...
So then actually they're getting almost like removes cards from the game?
Technically, Magic is such a beast because it depends on the format you're playing.
Okay.
For the most popularly played Constructed, yes, it part of that, when a new set comes out, that generally infers what set is dropping off out of standard Constructed. Right. And then obviously in Limited, it's a huge thing, because if you're drafting Magic, usually you draft the most recent stuff. At least that's... Yeah, buddies get together, they buy old boxes, and they'll do like an Innistrad draft or something. But, yeah, most of the time you're drafting the most recent stuff. So it definitely affects Limited. But then you have all these crazy forms of Magic that have, like, you can use any card that's ever been printed. Or you have Commander, which is its own thing that I don't know how to play. And yada, yada, yada. And as a matter of fact, they're getting rid of core sets in Magic. They're making a huge change to their release schedule, and I'm actually really excited about it because I hate the core sets. They're boring. They bore me. But I'm not sure how Hearthstone would do it. I mean, you could do the Magic model, but Magic's getting rid of that model, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I think if Magic's getting rid of it, then I don't think that any real card game that's out there right now is going to take on something that Magic's getting rid of.
I feel like the Hearthstone crowd would get really, really angry. I mean, the amount of vitriol that is just being spewed over, how dare you only let me get the newest, shiniest cards from Arena, is making me think that if they ever wouldn't let you use any cards that you may have paid real money for in like ranked mode, that there would just be fire. I don't believe that, but I don't know. I'm not sure how folks would react, and I don't know what the answer is. And I don't even think Team 5's thinking about it at the moment. So, I don't know. You still there, Joss?
Yep, I'm totally paying attention.
You weren't moving?
I was not paying attention.
So I thought you froze.
No, I was just leaning over and texting. Sorry.
Yeah, like I'm not sure what the answer is. So
yeah.
You asked the question and then you stopped paying attention.
Well, dude, it got really boring.
Well, screw you too.
Sorry.
We've got one other person here to back me up, and she's not helping. Thanks.
So I don't know what you've answered and what you haven't answered. So
what Goblins versus Gnome card are you most excited for? I already gave my answer.
Oh, the beast we heard about today.
Gazrilla? Oh,
Gazrilla,
wonderful.
yeah.
That was my answer.
Damn it.
And then I said Coghammer, I think, came in a really close second. I had a big reaction to Coghammer. I was just like, ooh, this looks fun. I mean, everything looks fun, but for whatever reason, Coghammer, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to play the shit out of this card.
I think Unstable Portal's pretty cool for the mage. The one that adds a random minion and it costs 3 less.
Don't think I'll ever play it, but I think it's a really fun card.
See, and I think like when you say you're never going to play it, I really am just I don't want to say that about any of these cards because I feel like we just don't know what's coming and it could be completely playable in a certain deck. I don't know what that kind of deck is, but I'm really hesitant to say any of these cards are bad or that any of these cards, are unplayable
Yeah.
because they could be. I think they will be.
Yeah, I don't know. The fact that I could get a Wisp, which was mentioned by Team 5 in our interview last week, makes me never want to play this damn card. I realize that there's statistically, it's more likely you'll get a minion that is worth equal or more than the mana you're spending. But it's, I don't know. I like randomness on top of a given variable. Hey, I get to play this 2/3 and then something random happens. I'm totally down with that kind of random because at least there's something. I have something.
You're getting something. There's a known entity.
I've got
known quantity. Sorry.
Right. I've got a worst case scenario. What's my worst case scenario? Well, I at least got to play a minion that does something, and if I get a shit card out of it, whatever, I'll deal with that when the time comes. But the unstable portal is just an unknown value.
True.
It's just 3 mana and a card for who knows what. Yes, you're getting a card for it, but you could potentially get a worse card for it.
I do also like the priest card, the Velen's Chosen. I think that's a huge, huge buff card.
Yeah, I like that, and that got me really excited on the floor, and that's why I brought it up in the interview because I remember with the Hearthstone, words are escaping me. You can tell it's getting late. During the panel,
Fireside chat.
Yeah, during the panel. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You even remember the name of the panel. But they really put a heavy emphasis on the goblin and the gnome theme. They didn't talk about anything that was like just a more of a Warcraft theme. Like, hey, this is a priest spell that has nothing to do with goblins or gnomes. I got excited. I was like, oh, cool. Not every card is goblin and gnomes. So that's why I was kind of excited about that.
Oh, and I can't believe I forgot about this. I was so excited about the Hunter minion that I totally forgot about this one. Bouncing Blade. Man, Bouncing Blade. That's going to be so fun.
You just like it because you convinced me.
Well, there's that too.
You convinced
the
me
fact
on
that
a
I
card.
brought you around on a card makes me very happy.
You're not like just the resident casual anymore, Jocelyn. You have officially logged enough time with this game that I think your opinion should be valued just as much as like Dill's.
Why, thank you.
I feel like everyone teases like, oh, Jocelyn. It's like, well, no, Jocelyn makes some fucking amazing points.
I know some of the things. I'm trying hard to know more of the things.
Yeah, when we started, it was awesome that you were a casual player, and
if I was still a casual player and we're
well, it would still
a year and a half into this game, that'd be a problem.
Well, the thing is it still would technically work. It would still be a dynamic that would work. We could just keep swap. We could have a guest host every week that would be a casual, and that I feel like that format would work. And that even came up. I remember. I don't know. Someone like.
What, you talked about swapping me out?
No. No, I'm not that terrible. I realize I'm not a nice person, but I'm nicer than that. No. Like, I remember someone at some point had tweeted or emailed us and was like, "Well, what happens when Jocelyn is not the new like casual player?" And I'm like, I don't know. She seems to be really good at playing devil's advocate, which is going to keep this dynamic working anyway. And it turns out you are really good at playing devil's advocate, and it has kept this dynamic working wonderfully. We just got meta on the angry chicken meta. Yeah. So I don't know. I get kind of like a little irritated when I see things. They're just like, oh, Jocelyn, eye for an eye. I'm like, that joke's gone on too long. Jocelyn's, you're on par with everyone else. We're good.
Yay. Thank you for that validation of my Hearthstone life.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Now I feel like a jerk. Thanks, Jocelyn. And all is right with the world. You know what hasn't changed? Jocelyn making Garrett feel like a jerk.
Yep. I'm getting really good at that too.
I know. That's great. I'm trying to pick out some more questions. Which is why that got a little ranty. Because I tried to keep talking to fill air while I'm also trying to read, and it's hard to do. I'm I'm not going to go too deep into this because I don't want Jocelyn to glaze over again. I haven't played MTG since Onslaught. Should I jump back in? Yes, you should always jump back into Magic. I don't understand people who say it's hard to jump back into Magic. If you understand mechanics, you can learn the few new ones that are in the new set with no problems. Trying to find... with the WoW expansion being so awesome, what are you having to give up to find time for Hearthstone and everything else you do? My answer is always sleep.
Yeah, I actually haven't played all that much Hearthstone in the last week. Well, I haven't played anything for the last couple of days because of the eye surgery, but prior to that, I was just playing WoW for that kind of couple of days since the last show that we did. But I think the thing that I'm giving up right now, but if you can even call it that I haven't even been able to start, is I really wanted to get into Call of Duty. I bought it, installed it, and I haven't played it yet because WoW has been so amazing. So,
yeah, I'm kind of experiencing the same thing, except I haven't spent any money. There's a bunch of games I want to play. I haven't played Shadow of Mordor yet. Really want to play that. Dragon Age looks amazeballs. And
everyone's freaking out about it, and I'm just like, but I'm not 100 yet.
Yeah, and I just don't. I'm just like, well, no, WoW and Hearthstone. And I'm definitely playing more WoW at the moment. But yeah, I'm sacrificing a lot of sleep.
And I'm not even sure if we talked about this on the show, but they confirmed that it's the beginning of December that we're getting the expansion, not the end. So
no, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, they said that Ben Brode said that they had
stab me through the internet and mention that.
I'm sorry, it totally slipped my mind until literally right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, he said that they have cards scheduled right up until the release of the expansion, like card reveals scheduled right up until the release of the expansion, and the last card reveal is the 28th.
Well.
So yeah, we're getting it at the beginning of December.
Holy crap. That's awesome.
Sorry.
No.
This is why you patron for the after show, people.
That's okay. That's great. Well, I mean, we'll talk about it next week, and it'll still be technically November.
Well, next week we'll have the expansion.
No, next week will be December. Holy shit, we can have it next week. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm having panic attacks. What are we gonna do? Oh jeez. What the crap?
I'll have to see. I can't remember if it was a tweet or a forum post, but it was like, I want to say last Wednesday.
I feel, yeah, man, we still haven't figured out what we're doing for reviews. Yeah, I'm used to having 8 months lead time on anything Blizzard announces. What the crap?
I know. We were talking about it before the show, actually. What if we did no emails, no crazy games, no strategies, no nothing, just did card reviews on 2 episodes, plus we'll have our patron hangout. So instead of taking calls on the patron hangout, we could do card reviews. And then if we did 40 card reviews a night at 2 to 3 minutes per card, we could totally fit it into 3 episodes over 2 weeks.
I kind of glazed over there. I think we should discuss this at a time that isn't Tuesday, isn't technically tomorrow. It is technically tomorrow right now, which is how my brain interprets midnight. And it's 1 a.m. for you. Okay. I'm glad somebody has a plan.
Yep, I totally have a plan, dude. Don't worry.
Explain this plan when I am more cognitive.
Okay.
Let's take one more question before I pass out. Kingdom asked, he said he brought this up earlier, to shorten it, basically has a crap ton of dust. He's thinking about getting Deathwing or Ysera, even though he mostly plays Zulok. Hold on. He's already got Gruul, Old Murkai, and Malagos, so you have a bunch of crap. Well, Malagos is technically kind of playable in weird decks. But so yeah, I'm basically just looking for advice on who to use this dust on. Also, should I or shouldn't I disenchant Gruul to get a second Molten Giant? If you, for that second question, I feel like if he really wants to play Handlock and that's the only thing keeping away from him, actually, absolutely. I don't see anything wrong with disenchanting Gruul if you really, really want to play Handlock. Because I can't think of a single fucking deck that Gruul works in.
No, definitely not. Right now, but again, I feel like you can make the same argument for crafting as anything else. I wouldn't do anything until we actually see all the cards in the expansion.
That's a really good point. I think the correct answer, Kingdom, is to wait.
Just hold off.
Goblins versus Gnomes is coming just around the corner.
Yeah.
That being said, if if it wasn't coming, if we're talking about a bubble, if we're talking about today and you had to spend it, I'd go with Ysera over Deathwing any day. But also, if you don't have Ragnaros, consider him. If you don't have Cairn, consider him. Because those, I feel like Ysera, Ragnaros, and Cairn work in a lot of decks. They're just straight up good cards. You're going to find uses for them. But I think Jocelyn's answer is the correct one.
Yay, Jocelyn's right. I love it when that happens.
And I won't expand about how awesome it is that she is right, because then she'll just go, thanks for the validation, and I'll just go, oh.
I promise not to say that twice in one night.
And I think that's where we'll end this after show, because I'm tired and my tummy hurts.
Oh, pumpkin.
Yeah, I had a bad stomach ache at the beginning. I think I had some bad pork at dinner. It's not wonderful.
You had a bad pork earlier? Oh, you poor man.
How dare. How dare. So anyways, chat room, as always, you guys have been awesome. You've been particularly awesome tonight. And again, Grion, sir, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, everyone have a good evening. Thanks for hanging around. We'll see you next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Ah!
Oh, right. That's a thing.
Yeah. Eat your angry turkey.